Welcome back to News Geelong as we continue with the action-packed world of Geelong sport with our own sport official, Nathan Curry. Good evening, Nathan.
Thank you very much, Meryl. Well, all the talk in sport around Australia at the moment has been all about Sam Stosur winning the US Open, and I'm down here at Geelong Lawn to catch up with her former childhood doubles partner, Graydon Moore. But before we do that, we're going to turn our attention to the racing world here in Geelong, and who better to do that than my good friend, John Dunn.
Only 7 race program here last Friday at Geelong, but a highly competitive day's racing it turned out to be. Well, leading jockey Craig Newitt was named Rider of the Year, and the season just completed at a function at the Horse of the Year dinner here last Thursday night. He kicked off his new season in fine similar fashion when he partnered Arctic Flight to score for Mick Price in the opening event.
And it's moved up on the outside to hit the lead from Destiny Blaze, who's trying to go with Arctic Flight. Arctic Flight in front of Destiny Blaze, who's having a crack. Arctic Flight in front, Destiny Blaze kicking, but the red and white colours too good. Arctic Flight wins it.
The filly Ready as Elle defied a betting drift. She opened up $1.40 in the ring, drifted out to $2.70 by the time they got to the barrier for Leon Corson's and Spicer Thoroughbreds. And she did the right thing for punters in the Vitek Maiden Plate.
It's the front, little Lachlan. He tries to battle away from Pt3, but it's Ready as Elle in front. She moves a neck clear, half length, 3/4 in front. Lachlan, he won't give up the ghost, but Ready as Elle's just a touch too good for her. And Ready as Elle, nothing left, but she wanted a half length Lachlan.
Tony Vasil-trained filly Cloanthe was scratched last week for Friday's meeting, and that decision was vindicated when she scored a big win.
Going after it, Fire Pit still there in the centre. Cloanthe, the leader, digging in strongly, doing enough at the 100 poles. Sure shot, Fire Pit, inside of it, run on, but Cloanthe's too good. Newitt sends the odds on Pop away, and it won by 2 lengths to Fire Pit.
Anthony Friedman trained galloper Sparta looked to be the class runner on paper in the final event, and that's the way it turned out for punters.
Low navigation around heels. Spider in front, flat to the boards, leads the way a neck, maybe a half length. Miss Brilliance tries hard, but Spider's in front. He's starting to kick in now, and he comes away the last little bit, the Lonro Colt. Spider from Miss Brilliance, a little bit musky.
And that's a wrap-up of racing here last Friday, of course. It's all on again this coming Friday on the synthetic. It's one of the last meetings on the synthetic here at Geelong. And now it's back to you, Nathan, enjoying the strawberries and cream at the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club.
Thanks very much, JD. You make it sound more posh than it really is. There are a ripper bunch of people down here at Geelong Lawn, and while we are on the subject of tennis, it's time to catch up with Graydon Moore to find out about his experiences with Sam Stosur. First of all, Graydon, when did you meet and begin to play with Sam?
In about 1993, when I moved to the Gold Coast from Victoria, and because I was a member of the same tennis club as her on the Gold Coast, and then we were in the same coaching lesson under the same coach, so we practiced our double skills together.
From that early stage, could you tell there was something special about Sam?
Yes, I was I remember thinking that I'm surprised she's born 3 years after me, because she's so professional and talented. And when I started playing doubles tournaments with her, I thought that even more, because her serve was such an asset to our game, because it allowed me to intercept the volley as a net player.
I understand your career came to a bit of a halt when you had your injury. Would you mind explaining exactly what happened there?
Well, I had a near-fatal skateboarding accident in 7 years ago this October 2004, and I was very naive and ignorant to skate down long steep hills without a helmet just to get an adrenaline rush, and I was skating down the road opposite my driveway on the Gold Coast without a helmet, and my board got the wobbles and I bounced on my head 3 times and had no heartbeat or pulse rate when the ambulance was on its way. And I'm glad that the mother and son who lived in the house I was skating past were mowing their front lawn when I had the accident, because they called the ambulance for me and virtually saved my life by doing that.
Lucky they were there. How did it affect Sam? What role did she play in your recovery?
Sam's been very supportive of me in my recovery, and she almost immediately came to the intensive care unit which I was in on the Gold Coast, and to support me, which I don't remember. I only know about because I was told. And she's been such a support to me and continuing to support me, which I really appreciate, and it inspires me. We have a mutual inspiration for each other.
When a few years ago Sam was pretty crook and she was weighing up her tennis future, did you inspire her to get back on the court?
Yes, I think I did, but during that era, I think I myself was pretty much out of it too, so I don't remember too much about that era, and I did send her an email though, I remember, encouraging her to return to the WTA Tour to help the game of tennis, like she recently has with her US Open victory.
Finally tonight, the Hugh Emerson Memorial Race was held at Beckley Park on Friday night, and here is that very race for you now.
Hugh Emerson final set. Racing, Radley Bale jumped very well to the outside, away fast, Electra flying to the inside, in hiding going up to John at wide as Radley Bale into that bend, getting up on the inside there, Martelli Bale, followed further back by BG Mecklenburg Gold, going up on the inside, Numero Uno Bale, and dropping out to last Cosmic Cooper, down the back of Packing Field, Martelli Bale takes the lead, although there was the trouble, Radley Bale went backwards, so Electra flying in hiding, coming up to the turn, Martelli Bale the leader, in second spot BG Mac, Numero Uno Bale, but it's Martelli Bale won it well on the run home from BG Mac, Cosmic Cooper and Numero Uno Bar.
That's it for me tonight. I'll be back on Friday's show, but until then, it's back to you in the studio, Meryl.
Thank you, Nathan. And now to the Geelong and Surf Coast weather, and Sophie Miller will tell us what's in store over this week. Good evening, Sophie.
Thank you, Meryl, and good evening to all our News Geelong viewers as we take a look at our predicted weather conditions over the next 6 days. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a top of 20. Friday we'll have a mostly sunny morning with the possibility of showers developing later in the day with a top of 20. To start off the weekend, Saturday will be partly cloudy with scattered showers and the chance of thunderstorms later in the day and an expected top of 24 degrees. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a top of 21. To start off the week, Monday we will begin the day with a sunny morning and isolated showers later in the day and a top of 27. Tuesday will be partly cloudy and a top of 19. Today, we experienced a partly cloudy day with some isolated showers and a top temperature of 18. That's the weather outlook for this evening. Until Friday, it's back to you, Meryl.
Thank you, Sophie. And thank you for joining us on News Geelong this Wednesday evening. I'm Meryl Friend, and from all the team at News Geelong, have a good evening and a great night.